Why is it doing that? It's probably not going to be acting right after all. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. But I'm not sure. Okay. There it is. Okay, it looks like it's coming in. Hold on, let me do this. No. Hello guys, hello again. It's Sunday and it's time for our Sak Pase Sunday. We're gonna call this one. I have I'm going to be making a meal that is that's usually made by Haitians. So my son, who is part Haitian, he asked me this morning to make this breakfast, and I'm like, what is he having? Memories of my dad? Memories of his dad? I don't know. But I told him when I wake up, I will make it for him. And so that's what I'm going to do. If you see me looking to the side, I'm sort of fidgeting with something else right here that's not trying to behave. Okay, you can hear that music in the background where I'm trying to make sure that this this thing stays in order like I want it to. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But welcome again, guys. It's Sunday. If you are just joining me, please go ahead and hit the like button. You might also want to share out the stream. If you are new here, I want to welcome you. If you are a regular fan, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Here I am. Fidgeting with this thing. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start the cooking. Once you've come in, please let me know that you are here. My fidgeting here is not is not behaving. There we go. Okay. Getting it. We're not doing that. Welcome again, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Trev from Trev Essence. Okay, so I just got a notification. I just got another notification from my friend. There we go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be making this breakfast. Mpalfe banan. This is plantain. We know this as plantain. I know my son is watching. Son, I'm going to be making you breakfast, but I'm going to be eating it for you. Okay? I'm making this banana and eggs. Now, something that I learned from being associated with my Haitian friends, I hope I don't offend anybody, is that eggs, usually in Jamaica when we make eggs, we boil the egg, we eat the egg. I mean, we don't have time, we don't make a sauce and cook up the egg, at least from my experience. That's not what we do. We usually boil the egg, eat the egg. But I have learned that they also make a sauce for the egg. So my son likes that sauce. So I'm going to be making that egg with the sauce and also with the pressed plantains that he likes. So Scotty, I know you're watching. Mommy's going to make it for you, honey, but mommy's going to eat it. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our plantain. Now, I know a lot of people have great challenges trying to peel a plantain, trying to peel a banana, and that sort of thing. But it can be very easy if you have learned how to do it. It's going to take some practice for some people. So first thing you're going to do is cut one end of the plantain or banana. I'm sorry, that piece fell on the floor. You're going to cut the other end. And if you notice, the plantain has some elevated ridges, just like the banana. You're going to find a nice one on the back side of the plantain. And you're going to angle your knife and cut right in it. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Can you see it? Cut it right like that. And then it becomes easy. There you go. And you just take the skin off the plantain, if it's plantain or banana. Sometimes you have a little bit of trouble and you might have to cut into it some more. But whatever you do, just cut it. This plantain is really green and really hard. Yes. So I'm just gonna cut into it like that. There we go. And then you can use your knife and just take these little pieces off. And there you have it. Plantain all peeled. Okay? Now I'm going to be frying this plantain. Let me do this. Hold on, guys. Let me put this down so y'all can see exactly what's going on there. All right, there we go. Oh, Sushi, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I'm making plantain. My son says he wanted plantain and eggs. It's something his dad always made for him, so I'm making it. All right, guys. So now that I've peeled the plantain, I'm just going to cut it in chunks, nice thick slices. So 1/2 of the plantain, I'll get about 3 nice fat pieces. It all depends on how thick your plantain is. So Scotty, I know you're watching. So I'm making this for you, my child. Also, I have another plantain here, and this one is a little bit ripe. But I'm using it anyways. We're just going to be... Sushi, talk to me. What's going on? What is going on? How you doing? It's Sunday. Yeah, I just woke up. I'm going back to work later. But I was talking to my son and he talked about this thing and I was just like, okay then. Oh, you're getting exercise. Oh, Lord Jesus, you make me feel bad. You make me feel bad. You're getting exercising? Jesus, I need to start doing some exercises. I am terrible with exercises. I haven't done an exercise. Well, the only thing I do is I walk around when I'm at work. That's it. But not much else. Not much else in terms of exercise. But while I do this, guys, I am going to talk about a couple of things. Couple of things that's been in the news. Okay. Using your time wisely. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do. Use the time wisely. Now here I have a frying pan with some oil in it, and I am going to be frying this plantain. We're waiting for the oil to get hot, and then we're going to be frying the plantain. If you notice here, I have this plantain press. Okay, I'm going to show you how we use this to make that pressed plantain. Also, I have some vegetables, tomatoes and onion and pepper and some thyme. Sushi, can you see on top of the stove here? I don't know why this thing isn't going down, but it should be. Wait, maybe this is what I should do. Can you see it? Maybe if I use... Okay. Are you hearing me right? My thing is sort of doing this. So... Oh, you use the Blue Mountain. Oh, the bottle, you roll it with the bottle? Okay. Well, I use this one. I use this one to sort of put it in there and press it out and then refry it so that the parts of the inside, the parts that get exposed after I press it can be fried when I put it back in the pan. That's how I do it. I want to make sure my oil is very hot, guys, because use the butter. Yes, I'm sure that works, but I have this one already, so hey, I have it already, so I'm just going to use it. since I have it already. But a bottle could always be used because when I was growing up, we never had anything fancy like this, and we'd use the bottom of a like a cup. Yeah, like the enamel cup. You use the enamel cup and you press it out. Of course, easy to do, easy. But now we're getting all fancy. These are sort of some unnecessary gadgets, you know. But oh well. We have them, we use them. So my oil is hot. So now I'm going to be putting my plantains in. So they can fry. Okay, so should we talking about a couple of things that's been in the news this week? Couple of things that's been in the news. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is that teacher in Florida. Did you see that news? That teacher in Florida, she was arrested. Both her and her 17-year-old daughter. No, Sushi, I don't know if you heard the news, but I mean, you're not going to believe what this teacher did that got her arrested and got her 17-year-old daughter arrested and expelled from school. So last year, the daughter was running for homecoming queen. The teacher, who is able to access the accounts of the other students, because she's a teacher for sure, she's able to access the account of the other students. You know, when we go to high school and we do all those any kind of student, if you want to be any type of student leadership, it's usually the students who vote. So this young lady was running for homecoming queen, and the mother, having her access to the accounts of the other students, she went into the system with her daughter and casted votes in the children's accounts for her daughter to ensure that her daughter won homecoming queen. Something as simple and insignificant, because being a homecoming queen, what the hell is that supposed to do? How is that supposed to advance any career path that you're going to go on? What is that supposed to do? How important is that you should destroy your reputation, your daughter's reputation for? I mean, so she went into the system and she casted the votes for the students in favor of her daughter. So her daughter won homecoming queen, and then that's when the rumors started, and they started the investigation, only to find out that over 200 votes were cast from computers, like from the same IP address, from computers that were at their house, computers that they had access to, the mother and the daughter. Okay, that's fine. You understand what I mean? That is not important at all. That is people become so hell bent on winning, so hell bent on winning, that they don't even stop to think about the ramifications of doing something so ridiculous and something so silly. Hey Flav, how you doing, sugar? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in, Flav. I'm here. Yeah, so I'm presently talking about, yes, yes, abuse of power. She's able to get into the system. So she gets in, cast the votes on the children's behalf for her daughter so the daughter could win. Now both her and the daughter were arrested, and both of them are facing some serious felony charges. Now, what a thing to happen to a young child at 17 years old, all because of misguidance from the one person who was supposed to have taught her right from wrong, who was supposed to have, encouraged her daughter to stay on the right path. Now she must have a felony. And not only that, but the daughter was expelled from school, which is sad in of itself, because she must now take that around on her transcript, that she was expelled from high school for what? Cheating. For cheating. Hacking into the system, going into the system and casting votes so that she could win homecoming queen. Of all the things. So she could win homecoming queen. And it makes me wonder too if her grades, if she's probably hacked in to change her grades to make sure she had the best grades, or something else. I mean, if this teacher has access to the system and she was able to do something so reprehensible, I can only imagine that she's probably done it before. She's probably changed grades. She's probably accessed it for other illegal reasons. I'm sure FDLE is going to find out. They are on their tail and they are going to find out. I'm not so sure I feel sorry for her. Honestly speaking, I don't think I feel sorry for her, because that is not an accident. That is not, something that happens by chance. That is something that you sat there and calculated how you were going to be dishonest, how you were going to cheated the other girls out of a fair win, only because you had the advantage of being able to go into the system. And trust me, that has happened so many times. So many times. When we see stuff happening, sometimes we're like, how did that happen? Well, it's because of things like this, where people abuse their power, where people abuse their authority. And this poor child, what are some of the lessons for this poor child that her mom missed teaching her? She missed teaching this child the value of honesty, just the plain simple value of being honest, of winning fairly or losing fairly. And if you play a game and you play it fairly, you have not lost. That's what I've tried to teach my children. Whatever the game is, once you play fairly, regardless of the outcome, you have not lost. So coming in second or third or fourth, whatever the case is, coming in last can be a great lesson, because you did it fairly. You have not cheated your way in. You have not cheated your way into a win. You played fairly. So even if you came in last, you didn't lose. Not everybody that comes in last have lost. Sometimes the greatest winner is the person who crossed the finish line last. Because you're last, but you have not lost. And so this mother, I believe, has done her daughter a great injustice, a great disservice as her mother. But as we go along, I'm going to be riding and whistling. Now my plantain is not fried too crisp. We don't want it too crisp on the first go round, because we are going to be crushing it. I don't know, Flavia, do you fry plantains and crush them? So I use this little imusa thing you see me have here. And I crush it. There we go. There it is, guys. So you press it out. And then all this is the part here that's the inside piece. I fry it again so that that part can become nice and crisp. So this goes back in the frying pan. All right, the next topic this week. Everybody getting their stimmy check. I don't know how I don't get any. I'm not am I not going to get one? I'm not entitled to one. What the hell is going on, Uncle Joe? I don't understand. How come I didn't get a stimmy? Everybody getting their stimulus check and I ain't got none. But if I'm gonna get one, I'll get it. If I'm not gonna get it, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna go. Either I get it or I don't. I don't know if I'm even entitled to one. I don't know. But here I am, guys. I just use this plantain press and press the plantain. And then I refry it. And I'm going to show you what it looks like once I'm finished frying it. Boy, so there was this. I saw this on the news where one gentleman went to the house of the mother of his child because he wanted half of her stimulus check. Now I see people online making jokes about fathers are supposed to get half of the stimulus check, and it's all nice joke and fodder. But when somebody takes it literal and, goes to harass the mother of his child because he wants half of the stimulus check, we see where the state of depravity has gone with people. So this guy, he goes to harass the mother of his child for a half of the stimulus check. She refused to give him half of the stimulus check. And the guy takes out a gun and kills 4 of the woman's family members. I don't know if you all saw that. But he killed 4. Everybody in the house. The guy killed everybody. 4 people there. And he killed the 4 people and wounded the mother of his child. Now, if this is not depravity, I don't know what is. I know we are in serious times. I know the times are hard for everybody. But I mean, you have to be really, really sick to do something like that. Well, that's what that guy did. So now he's in jail for quadruple murder because he killed 4 people. All over a stimulus check. A stimulus check that didn't come in his name, which means that he wasn't entitled to it. All right, guys. So I'm refrying this plantain here. When you refry your plantain, though, guys, you have to stay by the fire and pay attention to it because you don't want it to burn. I don't know about you, but the taste of burnt plantain it doesn't leave a nice flavor in your mouth when your plantain is burnt. So I have to stay by the fire. I can't leave it one bit because I don't want my plantain to even have the slightest resemblance of burning. Because I don't like the taste of burnt plantain. Can you all see what I'm doing here? There you go. And then another thing that was in the news today. Florida is always in the news, right, Flavia? Florida is always in the news. No matter where you go, no matter what happened. Every week you look at the news, there is something happening in Florida. Another news that came out of Florida this week was that airplane that fell out of the sky and killed that kid. Did you all see that? The airplane fell out of the sky, fell on the mother's car, and killed her 4-year-old son in the back seat. That is like, you know, when they talk about destiny, like, I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? You're driving on your way, you're going about your business, there's your child in the back seat, you're probably talking to your child, probably thinking about how your day is gonna go, what you're gonna do for the day, and all that good things, all those good things, and then boom, an airplane comes out of the sky, falls on your car, and the next thing you know, your life has changed. Your life has turned upside down because you just lost your child. Just like that. These things can happen all the time, guys. We find that I believe in destiny. I believe that whatever powers that be, we are predestined for when we're going to go out. And no matter what we do, we can't escape it. That's just my belief. You may believe something different. But I believe it is predetermined what happens to us. And I believe that was the destiny for that little boy. I mean, I feel sorry for the mom. I feel very sorry for, you know, what happened. And the two people who were in the plane lost their lives, which is sad in of itself. But just to think you're minding your own business, going about your business, and of all things to happen to you, an airplane falls out of the sky and changes your life forever. Can you imagine if you were afraid of flying? Because me, I'm not a fan of flying. If I have to go someplace and I'll get my car and drive. I mean, sometimes they say, oh, I'm going to Miami. Why don't you just take a flight? It's like, what, an hour, 2 hours? No. If I don't have to go in an airplane, I won't go. If I have to go to Jamaica, if there was a parting of the Caribbean Sea, and I could drive to Jamaica, I would. Trust and believe me, I would. Because flying, I'm not a fan of flying. I do it because I have no other choice. But not because I like it, not because I want to do it. It's because I must do it. All right, guys. We're doing a little bit of ride and whistle here. Those of you who are familiar with that term, ride and whistle means that you can talk and do what you're doing at the same time. Okay, my son is just he's just watching and his mouth is watering. You know I'd do anything for you, Scotty. Anything for you, my child. Alrighty. So we are the plantains are about done. Plantains cook quickly, guys. Plantains cook quickly and easily. Once you are frying them, there's the one that is a little bit ripe. That is not the one that I'm focusing on, because that one, obviously I'm not going to press that one because that's just going to end up being mushy. I'm taking them out and putting them on under the paper for them to get drained. I'm just keeping them on the Bounty here because the Bounty will soak up all that excess oil, because we don't want this to be too oily. And let me show you what one of the plantains look like. Can you see that? That is nicely brown, just golden brown. And all the surface area of it has gone to be fried. And while that is happening, guys, I'm going to show you how we make this sauce. I learned to make this. I learned to make this back when I was in Miami, and from my Haitian colleagues, my Asian extended family, call it as you will. Yeah. So for my son's sake, guys, I try to maintain his paternal heritage as much as I can. I talk to him in his dad's native tongue, and we have nice little conversations, and we both laugh at each other when we mess up or when we can't remember a Creole word and we drop the English into it. My son and I have fun doing that all the time. Yeah, so here I am frying some plantain and eggs. That's what I'm doing today. Oops. Okay, so over here, guys, I have some eggs that I've already boiled. I'm going to take them out of the water. Now, apparently, one of the eggs broke in the pan. There it is. So, all of the albumin sort of boiled out of that one. But, oh well, that's what happens sometimes in life. You expect things to be going perfect. And then, boom, something happens. So, that egg broke in the pot, and it's... and the albumin sort of boiled out of it. So guess what, guys? That egg is sort of no good anymore. See? That's not a boiled egg anymore. So this one, we're just going to discard it. But we still have 2 eggs. We have 2 boiled eggs here. And here in this pan, I'm going to be cooking my vegetables. And you know my favorite avocado oil? I'm on my live.
Okay, let me join that in. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, so here I am getting that oil hot. And then we're going to be adding our vegetables. There is tomatoes, that's thyme, onions, and some green peppers. And I can do 2 and 3 things at a time, guys. So I am watching this pot, and I'm also watching this one with the plantains. These are ripe plants. This one is ripe. It's almost ripe. Not totally ripe, but almost ripe. So I'm just frying it. Yeah, so we were talking about the destiny that quite likely, wait, let me put this way so y'all can see. Right, so here I'm going to and a meal like this, guys, shouldn't take you more than 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes and you should be done. I like to do things quickly. I don't like anything to be long and drawn out and all of that. It takes me forever to do a simple task. I'm just going to do it in a hurry. 1, 2, 3, and I'm done. Okay, if you're here, just go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Say something so I know you are here. I know there are a few people here, but I guess you all like to be on the sidelines and just watch. That's fine with me, but you can say something so I know you were there. It's okay to speak. It's okay to say something. Flavia, I'm still talking about your juice. I love. They're still not done yet, Flavia. I couldn't possibly finish. Oh, you here? Hey, what's up? How are you doing, G? I couldn't possibly drink all of that juice in one sitting, or in just a few weeks. I have to drink it in stages, Flavia. I have to drink it in stages because boy, that Mobby, it's got something to it. I can't possibly drink it all at once, and I have to give myself time. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What's going on with you, my friend? What's going on with you? I'm making um I'm making plantain or banana. Scotty said he was feeling for some banana and eggs. All he can do is feel for it, because I'll tell him, okay, when I get up, I'll just make you some, but you won't be able to eat it. I'll eat it for you. So he says, okay, ma, I'll just watch you make it. And I guess that should help him to feel like he's at home. Oh boy, sons are the best, aren't they? Okay, guys. And while I am talking to you, I am making, can you see here? I am sauteing my vegetables, onion and peppers and tomatoes. After I saute, I will add the eggs to it. I know in Jamaica we don't usually do that, but as I told you before, my son, who has Haitian heritage, he wanted some banana and eggs. So, hey, my kids asked for it and mommy makes it happen. That's what I do. Right? We're going to have that sweat a little bit more. Who's that? G, how your week been? How your week been? What are you doing for the weekend? Talk to me. What you been up to this week? Talk to me, guys. Tell me what you up to. Okay, my vegetables are nicely caramelized. So I'm going to be adding some bouillon. I like the flavor of chicken bouillon, guys. It just makes everything taste better. So I'm putting some chicken bouillon on it. And some black pepper. Also, I wasn't going to, but I'm going to add some ketchup. Oh, you just chilling? You can make yourself some plantain, some banana thing. Guys, I'm just going to squirt just as much as I need in here, because I want to make a sauce. So I'm just squirting some tomato ketchup in here. Just about a couple of tablespoons. And this is a breakfast idea. This is a breakfast idea, but you know, I eat breakfast any time of day, lunch and dinner any time of day. So I'm just going to make it, as I told you all, my son was asking about it, so I'm making it so he can watch. He's somewhere. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water in it. Okay, just to thin out that ketchup and get my sauce going. Now can you see it? There you go, guys. And while that is cooking, I'm going to de-shell the eggs. I'm going to take the shell off the eggs. Stushi, thank you for that video. Thank you for that video you sent me. I appreciate that. I'm going to be working on that in a few. Yeah, I wanted that because on my live before I spoke about that. And I appreciate that video. Because you know sometimes I am not all over the internet like that and I'm not seeing this stuff. So I appreciate when you all send me stuff. And while I was talking there, my plantains, the riper plantains got a little bit brown. But ripe plantains can always get a little bit brown, just not the green plantains. Now that I've wait, guys, let me show you. Let me bring up my camera here. Wait, I need to show you all my pot. You all are not seeing it well enough. I might have to do a switcheroo here, guys. Yeah, thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a little switcheroo here, guys. You know, sometimes when one thing doesn't work the way you want it to, you have to switch, you have to change. That's what makes life so beautiful. You can switch. Oh, Kizzy did. All right. Okay. Woo. What's going on here? Shaving cream. All right. Uh-oh. Guys, there we go. Now that you can see it, you won't see too much of me. But now you can see what's going on in my pot. All right, there it is. See, that's nicely caramelized there. And you just fold the eggs over in it. And see, guys, that's about my breakfast is just about ready at dinner time. The only thing I'm going to do after this is make myself something to drink. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with this guy here. This is something my son loves. I've been giving it to him since he was younger. And so I bought me some Ovaltine. I love Ovaltine too. So I'm going to be making some Ovaltine with this. And there it is, guys. See? There is the plantain. The Haitians say it's banana. The They call it banana, but it's plantain. Plantain with eggs. And if you are not familiar with cooking up the egg after you have fried it, after you have boiled it, I mean, go ahead and try it, guys. You never know, you might like it. I mean, I love trying foods from other cultures. I like trying different ways that they do things. You can go ahead and try to make yourself some. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and my meal. Tell me, guys, that this is not delicious. Doesn't look delicious. Tell me this doesn't look nice. The plantains are just the right color, and there is the eggs and the sauce. Looks perfect to me. I don't know about y'all, but it looks just right to me. So you all can go ahead and make yourself some and tell me how yours turn out, because for me, this is always a good meal. And Scotty, thank you for wanting to have this today. I made it just for you, my child. I know you are watching, and I'm going to eat it for you. Okay, guys, so go ahead and make yourself some banana and eggs, just like I did here, and let me know how yours turn out, because mine turned out just fine. Wait, let me see. There we go. Yes, this tastes really, really good. Until next time, guys, this is Trev from Trevessence, reminding you to always take good care of yourselves and each other. Okay, guys, I'm running off to work, so I will see you all not tomorrow, but on Tuesday. I will see you all on Tuesday. Until next time, guys, take good care of yourselves and each other. Make yourself some plantain and eggs. Bye. Thank you, guys, for watching. I will see you next time.